Like, I feel like that there's a lot of mobility. Sure, blocking down Senna, there's definitely an option there. Wukong going to be the final pick here for Photon. I assume this is top lane.
It could be, but you can play Wukong jungle.
You definitely can. In 3 playoffs.
Okay.
Sorry, medic.
Oh, hook. For Scowie, there's nowhere for him to go. Doesn't burn the flash wisely. But for Scowie, able to get a recall off without having to expend his TP, which VTO wasn't able to manage. So there is a slight teleport advantage in that mid lane for Frescowie. Obviously need to wait 10 minutes before it's unleashed. There's the charm. Daglas coming in from the side here as well. Will Frescowie overstep? VTO almost down below 100 HP. Daglas waiting on the counter-strike and with no vision in that bush, doesn't want to step any further!
I was just about to say, Daglas...
We're probably just covering this in case Daglas does look for something. Alvaro goes in, Hylissang buffers the hook to get away. Super getting low as well as Hylissang falls down to about 500 HP and Daglas comes in. Super flashes. Daglas dashed in, does still have the flash of his own, but the AD carries Ghost Flash burnt for MDK. A winning trade for Vitality.
Re-engage options here, though.
Oh, they just lock up Hylissang and he dies Vitality! They come out on the top side of plays. They top. Wave arriving. VTO pulls it off to the side. Charm not going to hit as they dive in onto Merwin under the tower. VTO tanking it and has to get away. Photon able to dodge away. The hook landing onto Super. No summoners on him means that he'll be caught out by Kazi. 2 for 2 so far as Daglas trades off towards the top side. Kazi's going to keep Alvaro in the battle. Locks him up, tries to get another
out. So Merwin stays alive. Meanwhile, on the bot side of the map, they do punish the flashless summoner spell-less Super, who ends up losing his life. Now we find ourselves at Dragon, and MDK is looking for a collapse.
Alvaro coming in from the bottom side of the fight. Kazi, no flash on him, and Alvaro takes him out. Daglas, short to follow, tries to flash, dashes the wall. Frescowie on the chase command dissonance with the movement speed. Needs one more auto from a clockwork wind-up or something, but can't quite get there. Dissonance, leap, strike away, Frescowie. Another stacked wave here. Hylissang will want to clear this out, but Alioya is just waiting in the wings. Hylissang tries to buffer the dredge line away, but he has no way out of this. Trading back onto Super, but it costs him his life. Alioya takes the kill. Dagged up like that?
Sorry, Daglas.
Oh yeah, that's a Cyclone. Daglas on his way across. Alioya still waiting. Second Cyclone. Photon. Alioya knocked up in the EQ combo. Daglas joins the fray. Gets the smite into the counter-strike. 1-for-1 in the top lane. Daglas going to chase Alioya out here. The Jarvan should pretty easily escape. We'll take a chunk of his health for it. Hylissang trading with a depth charge. He's going to get locked up though, and they just don't have the damage to get through Super in time. The cleanse from Kazi won't be enough to help him escape. A double for Super.
MDK's bot lane just coming out on top. Ends up being a 1-for-1 on the top side of the map. This on-hit virus just melting through the health bar of Hilly. They don't have the damage. You said it in the core, medic. Very nice. MDK definitely want a big bounce back after what was a difficult week 1. Falling to Giant X, I think, was a surprise to many.
Yeah.
To the isolated matchup. How dangerous can it be? Now, VTO doesn't have ult and Alvaro. Alioya as well.
Done. The flag and the drag. VTO flashes, but he's locked.
Can we take a second to appreciate that this Nautilus is getting farmed and Alvaro has
more golden. That's pretty impressive as Photon just... I mean, Alioya kind of
like to put pressure on their opponents into coming onto them, and sometimes that can backfire. And so now the evaluation from this point is this game should be done and dusted. You're in a very command. So I want to see this level of discipline from them so they can close this game out cleanly.
And Alioya and Alvaro will find a kill in the mid lane again, or at least a pick, as Hylissang is locked up in the Magnustorm, but Daglas starts to turn it around, and perhaps they were a little too greedy, Vetti. If that doesn't...
He's able to find the outplay. Draw my attention now towards top lane. Merwin looks like he's going for another fight.
Photon only has the Profane Hydra.
I think Alioya is on his way, though.
He is. TP behind, TP behind. MDK overstepping it again. Daglas coming in. There's the Cataclysm burn, and Photon is surviving for a very long time. He's still alive as Alioya's overstepped. Daglas will take him out. Hylissang's now flanking Merwin. Oh, Vetti! It's all gone pear-shaped for MDK! Oh, my goodness!
Find 2 kills. Super's still going to secure a tower in the mid lane. Dragon is going to be up. I imagine of how that mid lane skirmish broke down, because again, I thought the ID was pretty good there. It seemed to me like that they thought that they had caught Hilly out a little longer before we try and force another fight.
It's only second Dragon for MDK. We'll put them 2 away from a Cloud Soul. Bot wave slowly pushing in towards the Mad Lions Koi side of the map. So Frescowie off. Very quiet, audience. Shh, 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 shh. Daggles is on his way up here. Mirwin's going to get caught with the Cataclysm, with the Cyclone. There's the TP in. Mirwin flashes away. Daggles still on the chase. Has a flash of his own counter strike, flash, leap strike, and it was set up perfectly by Photon. Because Hilly can always join a fight on the top side. Usually you wouldn't send your support over here. VTO very greedily stepping up here. He knew that his jungle was out of his control. He should have taken the longer route round, but the Cataclysm is dashed away from the charm, flashed away from by Elioya. TP in from Hylissang as he joins the fight in the middle lane. TP behind now by Photon. Vitality have called their battle. The lines have been drawn as Mirwin's the first one to be locked up. Leap strike in with the counter strike, and Mirwin will fall. Vitality can loop around here and now look for more if they want. VTO no flash, Spirit Rush. He won't be able to join the fight quickly, but Photon, Hylissang, and Daggles are corralling MDK in. The Magnustorm flash forward, the Shockwave. There's one down as Photon falls first, but Daggles with a great counter strike on the back line locks up Elioya. He's falling low. He dashes back. He survives for so long. The sundered sky, cloudy skies for MDK. The sun
completed on the side of Vitality.
Chain of Corruption on Hylissang. Very tanky target, but already down to half HP. The piercing Dark won't heal him up enough as MDK steps into the fog of war. TPs to the mid lane ward. Alvaro being forced away. 4,000 already on the Baron, and Vitality don't have vision. It's going to be gone before they can even step in. 2,000 on it now. Shockwave wide. Daggles dashing forward, and they dived in. The Baron secured by Elioya, but at what cost? 2 fall immediately. VTO chases forward, and Super will follow suit. Elioya dashes away, but VTO still on the chase. Spirit Rush in. Daggles going in as well. No flash for him. Will Elioya?
Button. They don't need the Nautilus engage because that choke point acts as an engage for them, and in this game, they have the lead.
You can say it's a cast to curse Betty, but I just... Elioya got out with Baron, and that is helping bolster up the mid lane minions.
They unlock it.
Another tower, as you say, they unlock it. They can push up towards the top lane, sink the wave with Mirwin.
I like this from MDK, using what little of the Baron they do have to get something back on the map. If this is another tier 2 tower,
good.
Very well done. They're not seconds until that Cloud Dragon does in fact spawn. That bot tower should be secured by Photon. Getting a little bit more gold for him at level 17. We think about how his laning phase went.
And worry about the fog of war in your own jungle, which Hylissang walks right into. He looks for the damage onto Elioya. Depth charge going onto him as well. TP in as MDK look to continue this fight. Elioya low though. Alvaro goes in with a Magnustorm, locks up Daggles, the Shockwave to follow. But the Dawning Shadow out of Kazi heals up Daggles, shields him up, and VTO dashes in. Daggles goes legendary. The Cataclysm not catching VTO enough, but double for Daggles, 1 for Photon to boot, and Hylissang is looking for this 1v2. But I'm afraid, Hylissang, you had some shining moments. This is Winter Hylissang as he tries to trade in. Distracts Super and Alvaro for long enough for Vitality to push through mid.
MDK just don't have the damage. The threats are just too many and too real on the side of Vitality. VTO was basically shut out of the fight right from the start, away from the fight. It ends up being a double for Daggles and a 9-0.
MDK. Vitality pushed through mid, took the tier 3 there, now take a tier 2 up towards that 200 stack mark. Photon spotted. Mirwin shows that he spotted him, keeps him at bay. Hilly lands the hook on Alvaro, not the target you really want. Last Embrace, Dawning Shadow coming out, but Alvaro's already so low. Daggles, Chain of Corruption going right, Alvaro trying to dash in. The Shockwave on Kazi, Elioya takes him out, and now it's all on VTO and Daggles to clean up the fight. And they got hands for days, baby, for Scowie down. Photon takes 4, he's gonna look for 5. Hilly steals it! You absolute troll, Hylissang, to the end, laughing his way to the bank. Vitality clean up the fight, and MDK are left routed by Vitality.
They kill Kazi, but the cost was their whole team. Vitality with an impressive comeback here on day 1 of week 2.
And continue their fine run of form as well. We wondered if week 1 was a fluke. It seems like Vitality are here to stay.
Big smile on the face of Kazi.